a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
I thought that would leave more of a mark. Ow.
What would leave more of a mark?
I mean, you saw what just happened. Ow. Freaking got torn in pieces by the princess.
I think I saw it going down to pieces. Was the ketchup you were eating?
I haven't eaten any of those yet.
So explain the crumbs on your feet.
Okay, I've eaten a few of those. Look, I stress eat when I'm nervous.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
She was pretty spry for a princess without one arm. Ugh. I died. Again. What am I doing here? I keep asking these things.
I can assure you that you're not dead. And to answer your second question, you're here to slay the princess. I literally told you that a second ago. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
No, it's not.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then something else must have trapped us here.
Who the bloody hell are you?
You're not trapped here. Nobody's forcing you to do anything, though the only sensible thing for you to do right now is march up to that cabin and slay the princess.
You know, you say nobody's forcing me to do anything, but I didn't have much of a choice about going upstairs and grabbing the blade. Let's go.
A warning before you go any further.
Oh, now you warn me.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. Does a cat lie to a cornered mouse when it plays with its freedom? Or is it just acting out its nature? I don't see why that matters. A lie's a lie, and if anything, she's the one who's cornered. She could have gotten out of there whenever she wanted to. We should trust nothing that she tells us, only what we hear and smell.
She chewed her arm off to get out of the bracelet.
That's a very roundabout way of saying that you should listen to me and take this seriously. Maybe. The interior of the cabin is ruinous and dilapidated. It feels like no one has lived here for a long time, wind rushing in through cracks and holes in the wooden walls. The only furniture of note is a termite-eaten table with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
A little topsy-turvy here, isn't it? Something feels slightly off.
Yeah, it feels like the place isn't level to begin with.
It's like it's been built to the curve.
You know, everything looks like it's slanted, with the left being higher than the right. But if you look at the windows, the right window is much higher than the left still. They did not build this place symmetrically. Also, the only thing of note is a termite-eaten table. What about the damn mirror?
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Yeah, and again, I just mentioned it. Mirror.
That's because there isn't a mirror. There's a table, the blade sitting on the table, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here.
Uh-huh.
There's definitely a mirror.
See?
There isn't. What a strange thing to lie about. Maybe he doesn't see it. Much like he hasn't seen what's already happened.
That's actually a point. Do you not see the mirror, narrator? Why would you lie about that?
Exactly. Why would I lie about something so meaningless? What good would a mirror even do? Let you waste time preening yourself instead of doing what needs to be done.
Yeah.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. This really isn't funny.
Yeah, there's a mirror
You
there.
reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
Why do I have this funny feeling? I should have expected that to happen.
But it was there a second ago.
Yeah, it was.
Now it's gone.
Huh. Whatever's going on down there, I think I'm gonna need this.
You take the blade from the table. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. The door to the basement creaks open, revealing what's left of an old wooden staircase. It's still sturdy enough that you can make your way down in one piece, though you'll have to be mindful of holes.
It's like the cabin we were in aged a lot.
The air seeping up from below is oddly warm and wet, as if you're descending into a jungle. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. She growls up the stairs.
Of
I
course.
can smell you.
It hasn't been that long since my last bath.
She sounds almost feral, impatient, or maybe eager. You carefully make your way down the stairs. The last step gives way to the damp earth floor of a starlit pit. The walls are obscured by an impenetrable darkness, giving the illusion that the room might stretch on forever. You brush against the wide leaves of plants that surround you on all sides, seemingly the only living things that occupy this strange underground wilderness.
You have a tail now.
The jungle is pressing in on us, hiding her from view. She could be anywhere. You see only a flash of the princess before she scurries away into the underbrush, dragging her heavy chain behind her. Remember, she's just a princess.
I don't know if that's what I'd call it at this point.
She is certainly not just a princess. You're not helping.
No, neither are you.
It doesn't matter what she is. It only matters what she does. Her shining eyes appear between the leaves, staring hungrily at you from the darkness.
I can hear your heart pounding from the bottom of the stairs, fledgling. You're right to be terrified. I'm so much more than you. And a little splinter clutched in trembling hands won't save you from me.
A shiver rushes up your spine and pulls you upright. The air's shifting. She's getting ready to pounce. Move, now.
Probably a good plan. Huh. You know, I don't know how much talking's gonna do for me this time.
You lunge aside, picking a direction on instinct. As you land, you're buffeted by a gust of air, disturbed by the sudden motion of a massive body. The princess. In an instant, she's pounced on the spot where you would have been, her chains rattling
Ooh, she
across
got
the floor
bigger.
behind her.
She's bigger and she's... I can't say cat-like. She's more dragon-like at this point. Are those wings on her back?
Looks like it.
Before you can blink, she's gone, vanishing once more into the shadows. But you still feel her gaze on you.
You're faster than you were before, but you're still meek, reactive, prey.
You You whirl around to find her, and your gaze meets hers, a pair of shining eyes peering out at you from just beyond the basement stairs. So she's cut off our escape. Shit, what do we do?
That's gonna kill us, I think. I don't like any of these choices. What do you want? Oh, your head. And my stomach at this point. Okay, stop hiding. Show yourself.
If you want to see me, you should get better at seeing.
Look, we weren't all blessed with dark vision.
She knows that her strength lies in shadows and secrets. She won't reveal herself unless she has to.
You're deflecting.
And you bear your weakness to the world.
She's coiling for another strike. Be somewhere else. We're on the
Sounds
back
like a
foot.
good idea.
The back foot keeps us nimble, keeps us alive. It doesn't matter if it keeps us alive if it eventually kills us. We need to take back...
Yeah. Survive! Survive sounds good.
Jungle, barely moving out of the way before the princess surges past you with a speed that makes her practically unseen.
Okay, what do you want?
I want to swallow you whole, and I will get what I want. You have no exit. You have no hope. You live and die by my whims, and my whims alone.
Uh-huh.
Don't ask her what she wants, just slay her.
Easier said than done.
Is that all the advice you have? We don't even know what she looks like. Some specifics would be very helpful. She's just a princess. Don't overthink it. She is clearly not.
You know, we don't have to kill each other here. I'm just doing a lot of dodging. What if I helped you? Could we leave together? Because you can't get out of here on your own or you would have already done it.
You cannot reason your way out of this, fledgling. There's no compromise with what I am.
At least she's upfront about her intentions. A tickling sensation rises at the base of your neck. Flee. We can't keep doing this.
Yeah, let's, okay, there's only one thing that I think will actually work here. Okay, get a good grip on the blade. We're gonna kinda need it.
This isn't going to work. We're in her domain. We just have to stay alive. If we keep dodging her forever, we're going to get tired. We're going to slip up. We have to take a risk.
That, yes.
As the princess lunges from the shadows once more, you tighten her grip on the blade and lash out. It strikes, cutting deep, and the princess loses her focus, crying out in pained surprise as she crashes into you.
Definitely a cat face.
Yeah.
But there were like wings or something on the back. Unless that
Maybe
was
more-
just a dress bunching up or something.
Maybe a chimera or some kind?
Maybe.
You're sent sprawling and can already feel the massive bruise blossoming on your ribs as she scrambles back into the darkness.
Okay, I'm still breathing. That's a good sign.
Look at that! We wounded her. And she wounded us. Bad trade.
Well, we lived.
That hurt. Are you just the cornered animal you seem to be? Or could you be a rival?
I don't want to be either.
She rears back, then leaps at you, more forceful, more ferocious, more serious. The scuffle is brief, and though you inflict a few deep wounds, you find yourself quickly overwhelmed by her savagery.
Definitely kind of turning into a lion there, it looks like.
Yeah. Some kind of large cat.
She wastes no time before pouncing on you in a flurry of claws and blood, your nerves barely able to keep up with the onslaught. By the end, you're lying in a nest of your own intestines, spine severed, blood rapidly draining out onto the jungle floor.
Weren't we in a cabin?
Not
The
anymore.
princess, drenched in both her blood and yours, idly prods your body.
No, that's it then. Cornered animal it was. Do better next time. I still need to devour you. And it doesn't count if you're dead.
We're not dead, we're... But you don't
We're
have time
dead.
to protest her premature observation of your death, because everything goes dark, and you die.
You're an ex-protagonist.
Pining for the fjords we are.